you said though, and I asked you if we'd make it far. That one last kiss that they write about, my one last wish you could never doubt. I trust angels who fly away from you, and you told me that we'd never die. Gave me so many reasons why we were meant to be. Then she said no, 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 no. No, 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 you should. I've earned the cost and now I've paid it. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, please don't go. I know my face a memory erasing. Been a few years since I heard your voice, yeah. Lost a few here, but it's not by choice, no. Girl, I see your face every day when I look through my phone. Can't delete all these memories, won't leave me alone. Hit my blind side, never saw you coming. You were so wild, but no, I was nothing. And I'm nothing now, nothing's changed. You know I'm just the same. Miss you now, but I hope that someday you explain. That one last kiss that they write about, my one last wish you could never doubt. I trust angels who fly away from you, and you told me that we'd never die. Gave me so many reasons why we were meant to be. Then she said,
Hello, how's everybody doing? Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. Appreciate you all. We can't get through the world without each of you. Happy Mother's Day to grandmothers, dads who have to be mothers, single parents, anyone and everyone who is raising a kid. Happy Mother's Day, happy Father's Day, happy Parenting Day, happy God bless you day. It is a lot sometimes, but there's nothing more rewarding in life. Thank you all so much for joining me. Today is May 14th, 2023, and it is 2:02 p.m. I did bump my live up because I realized I had two lives scheduled for the same time, and I have some stuff, done some family stuff this evening. Thank you so much, Stars, celebrating 13 months. God bless you. Thank you for that. Thank you for your support. Really couldn't do it without you guys. So, you guys make all of the difference. Thank you so much. So yeah, we are going back to the Summer Wells story. I have been pouring through just a lot of old stuff, just, you know, thinking about what Don and Candace have said, their history on YouTube, their history before YouTube, and their present. And we all have our own feeling, theory about what happened to Summer. At the end of the day, none of us know. And I want to be extremely clear on that. We are um, a crime discussion channel, and that is what we are here to do. We are not the police. We are not any authority. We are just discussing um, and keeping a light on this case. Hello, Lady May. Me too. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Um, thank you, Lynn. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. So, last night I was looking through some of uh, Ziggy stuff and Crime Stories Obsessed and just others. They've got some really good interviews on there. You should really check them out. We're going to go through some of them today. Um, and one thing we're going to go, like I've been saying, that we're going to go through Sorry, I thought I heard a kid. We're going to be going through some theories as we continue this series, and some people we're going to be going through uh, the abduction theory, and this is a meaning a stranger abduction, and we're going to be going through a familiar abduction, and then we'll be going through the watering hole and everything in between. Today we are going to be going through the car, what I call the car theory, and that is, was Summer left in the truck? Um, because Grandis told, I believe it was Crime Stories Obsessed, when she was talking with Grandis. She may be in here. I don't know if she's in here. She comes in sometimes. Uh, that Summer wasn't feeling well that day. Um, and there is, and I agree with that, Cotton Candy. They said there is no sign of abduction. Um, the card team, but I still want to go through all of these, the main theories, if you will. Now, I personally, I don't feel like there was an abduction by a stranger whatsoever. I think, in my opinion, I do believe an accident happened. The Occam's razor theory, I really believe it's usually the most simple out of everything. Um, but yeah, yes, the hot car theory, Nancy. And we're going to discuss that. Um, in the beginning, Grandis talked more to people. Um, she made friends with this older woman, and Crime Stories Obsessed talked to her, and a lot of YouTubers and subscribers even talked. Um, sick from the hot dog. I don't think there was ever a hot dog. I think it just shows you, in my opinion, how Candace will continue to lie even 2 years later. And we're going to talk about probably the craziest interview Don and Candace ever did. And that is the interview with Molly Golightly and Perplex QT. I was in chat at the time. A lot of us was in chat at the time. I think anybody around this case has heard this interview. And the first thing is, why would, okay, the title of, is it my kid? Hold on. Okay. The title of this video is A Drunk Man Tells No Lies. That is a saying. And, people always say, when you're drunk, the truth comes out, which, you don't care as much. Um, your tongue is usually more loose. You have more bravery, if you will, to say things that you would not normally say. And for instance, let me show you. Um, Now, I just want to give you a trigger warning because, let me just fix this real quick. I want to give you a trigger warning because there is extreme language in this, and there is even allegedly some, not that you can see, but you can hear it, DV. So trigger warning, please put that out, mods, if you don't mind. And then we're going to talk about, God, I hope y'all can hear this. Wait a second. Let me see if y'all can hear this video.
Work.
Don't break the fucking door.
Open it then.
Dumb.
Could y'all hear that? Let me know if y'all could hear that. There will be extreme language. Extreme language. Okay, thank you, Lady May. Thank you, Mushar. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. So extreme language and a lot is going on here. I can't remember how far this is removed from when Summer went missing. I want to say it was like in the fall of 2021. I could be completely wrong. This is Don't Break the Fucking Door. Yes. Don't break the fucking door, Candace. That one.
Bitch.
Oh, you call me a dumb bitch?
You break my fucking door?
Yeah, fuck you.
You dumb motherfucker.
You're fucking hard.
No, he
I
said
have
he had
7
the billboard.
alibis. I have 7 alibis. Candace ain't
Well,
got
you,
none. She's going
because you
down.
were at work, right?
Yep.
This is the alleged I have 7 alibis. Candace has none. Now, what he says next, that is concerning, but what he says next after this is what makes me think.
Yep.
And they've always said you were at work.
Yep.
And then
Plus I have
How
a
did-
good friend named Starlink. My buddy named Starlink. And yeah, Starlink.
So you can hear Candace in the back say Starlink, and Don's like, yeah, Starlink. It's coming up here again, but they're obviously intoxicated. Obviously intoxicated here. And Don is talking about his alibis, which to me, it's like, I mean, like, why are you saying that? It's like, okay, you were at work, right? You're so concerned about the alibi. It's like it's not even about Summer. But let me see where he says it.
now, Don, I've heard the story from other people, but I would love to hear from you, like what actually happened that day, because I've only heard it from like a couple of other people, but I would love to hear
If you don't
from
break
you
the door,
what
please.
happened that
Please don't break the door. Please don't break the door.
I'll ask you a question.
What?
And you ask, okay, Starling.
I was talking to her. What?
Stop lying.
She asked me, what? What's your question?
And why does Candace say stop lying there? And it makes me wonder now, because Don is saying that he took the car the day before the day before. And he made that very clear on Josh's, and when Josh and Chris was up, he's like, no, I took the car the day before. So did he take it the day of? He didn't say the other day, but he made it very clear he took it the day before Summer went missing, but he didn't answer what car he took the day of.
What? I'm listening. Come on, man. What?
That real itches. That's disgusting.
I'm supposed to show your ass live on fucking. I'm live. Stop it. It's fucking live, you dumbass.
No, it's not.
It is.
So this is where could Candace be really afraid of Dawn was telling on her. Well, we're going to talk about that in a minute. Sorry, my camera went out of focus. Dawn is trying to tell Candace here, Candace, I'm live, and Candace is like, no, you're not. Okay, Donnie, whatever. And then Dawn, I don't know whether he allegedly shoves Candace or nothing at all. I don't know. You know, it sounds like something happened. You can't really see it. But then Candace is like, you did that on a live, Donnie. So she goes from saying that he's not live to, oh yeah, he's live. How the rules change.
No, it isn't.
Can't stop.
Okay, whatever. Play your little game, Donnie.
All right, I'm gonna have to go. She don't think we're live and shit, okay? And she's fucking going off and acting like an alcoholic. I have to get off here now.
That's fine.
I
Thank you
appreciate
so
y'all.
much for talking
Thank
to
you.
us.
Don, I'll
All right,
talk to you
thank you.
later.
All right, bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye,
Okay.
Candace.
Let's fuck your
Thank you.
dick later.
That is fucking live, you dumb bitch. You are stupid, man.
I just discussed my back. That's all I asked.
Fucking live, you fucking stupid bitch.
Oh, they just seen that. You're a dumbass. They just seen you punch me in my throat.
Whatever,
You're
man.
a dumbass. You're a real dumbass. You got a real dumb fucking ass. They just seen me throw me in the punch. Well, you're a dumbass. Yeah. You're a real dumb fuck.
Margaret, that is so funny you said that, because that is a lot what today's program is about, to bring your temperature down. Very well possible. And that's what we're going to kind of talk about today. Now let me show you. Because I want to do the one where he's talking more about the alibi. What he says after it, because I don't think that was the one. Okay, maybe this is it.
About it. Candace ain't
Well,
got
you-
none. She's going
You
down.
were at work.
Alibi. Candace ain't
Well,
got
you-
none. She's going
You
down.
were-
Candace is going down, is what he says. Now, my question is, why would a father say this about a mother who they proclaim their innocence, and yet you're saying, you know, you have 7 alibis, she's going down. How can an innocent person go down for, something they didn't do to their daughter? So someone has seen the metadata from the picture in the video. Which one are you referring to, Shannon? He had 7 alibis. She said none. Candace is going down. Yes. I've never heard an innocent mother or an innocent father, innocent parent say, "Oh, you're going down for doing this to your kid," if they're innocent. I mean, and I think that is one of the biggest, in my opinion, slips Don said, because he was drunk, he was impaired, he was mad. Sometimes when we're angry, we say things that may be true to hurt someone. And if alcohol is involved, it only escalates it from there. So I think that's an interesting.
No, he
I
said he
have
had
7
the before.
alibis. I have 7 alibis. Candace ain't
Well,
got
you
none. She's going
you
down.
were at work.
And he says it again. 7 alibis. She has none. I don't know. It's very interesting. Oh, I need to pull this up. 1 second, guys. Nope, that's not it. So we are going to talk about, Fred Hill. We're going to talk about a lot of different things. Now, this is I'm just going to show you another point of a phone call with Don and Candace, and this person it says anonymous. And they talk in here about Don's like, "I'm going to prison," and Candace is in the background saying, "Baby, you're not going to prison. You're not going to prison." Yes, guys, please hit that thumbs up button. It is so important now more than ever. For us YouTubers, we need those thumbs up buttons. So really appreciate it. I'm going to skip through.
Day one.
I mean, everything is possible. Everything is on the table.
I've been against the Roman Catholic Church since I've joined our church.
Yep.
And now they want to pass the Sunday law thing. I'm worried.
Man.
All I got to say is they better take care of my daughter. Because when I find out who's got her, there won't be no stopping me.
I know. Listen, if it was my kid, I'd be the same way.
If it was your kid, there won't be no stopping me.
Yeah.
If it's anybody's kid, there won't be no stopping me.
Exactly, because
I'm going after whoever. It doesn't matter.
Anybody who's after kids deserves to be in hell, honestly.
Right.
I was looking at the sex offenders and stuff today, and I was like, holy shit. There.
Something is so wrong that I can't put my finger on it.
I wake up every day thinking that there's something wrong with this world.
Yeah, it's called Satan.
Yeah.
And the sad part of it is the majority of our country now belongs to Satan.
I know.
Which is sad.
It really is sad. It really, truly is.
Because our country was built on Christianity and freedom of choice, which is what God's all about. You know.
Yep.
And now our country's gone to hell.
It's gone to hell in a handbasket.
You know.
I look at the world every day and I just don't understand. And it's getting worse and worse by the
As of 2 years now, I've never heard an official anybody that worked with Don said he was at work that day. I have never seen an official yes, Don was at work all day long or half the day. He says all day. I haven't personally.
day, and our kids are really going to be the ones that suffer.
Yes.
Yep.
That's right. We're going to have to give up our lives, you know, for the right thing, for the right reason. It's sad.
Yep.
What I really want to do is go get high as fuck.
It's an anonymous person speaking. I don't know.
I don't blame you.
Won't do no good.
I know it won't do no good, but I don't blame you either.
No, but I can't.
I know.
I want to, but
it's gotten you in trouble lately, so you gotta stay clear.
Anybody in trouble.
Yeah, yep. I mean, I'm one of those people that smokes weed every day, all day, every day. But I do it for anxiety.
Yeah, that's why. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go there.
No, you can. You can tell me whatever you want. I'm not going nowhere with whatever you tell me, so.
Yeah.
I know people have done you wrong, and that is horrible. But I promise you.
Satan wants me to go down this road that I've been down many times in my life.
Yeah.
And I understand this road. That's where he wants me on.
Yep.
I've been down that road before, and I've had angels ask me, "Is this what you want, or do you want your family?"
Yep.
And I've answered, "I want my family."
Yep.
So I have to sleep with my family and my friends.
Yep.
As bad as I just want to blow my brains out, that won't do no good.
Definitely don't do that. I'd rather you drink or smoke weed any day rather than blow your brains out. Because, I mean, what if Summer came home tomorrow and you blew your brains out? You know what I mean? So you got to stay strong. You got to stay real strong.
It's a real mind thing.
It is.
Right? So hard to deal with.
I can't even.
What if Summer came home tomorrow? Don gets quiet and he doesn't say, yeah, she could come home. In my opinion, it's like he knows. I mean, it was an automatic abduction to Dawn and Candace. Automatic. There was no way she could walk off. No other explanation. It was she is abducted and no longer with us, according to Dawn and Candace.
Even imagine what you guys are going through, because I got 2 little girls myself that are right between the same ages of yours. So.
Yeah, you have the most difficult time.
Yeah.
You have the most difficult problems that I can imagine.
I'm a single.
Protecting them, keeping them safe. I can't imagine what you're going through.
I'm a single mom. It's tough.
I know. So it's even harder for you.
Yeah.
Like almost impossible.
And
you're being pulled in all directions.
My ex-husband, he was really abusive, and I have a protection order on him.
Listen, if you ever need help protecting your children, I want you to have my wife's phone number. And
Okay.
you're welcome on our property.
Okay.
I won't never be here. I have to stay gone from here.
Yeah.
He says, I won't be here. I have to stay gone. Why do you have to stay gone? Now, this is where I think up here is where he starts talking about he's going to be in prison.
No, she's got 2 little girls, baby.
No, sorry, your sister was talking.
Now, this is Candace with her typical jealousy, but then she comes around.
This woman has 2 little girls that
Your sister would like to speak to you.
Okay, what's up, son?
Johnny, please stop talking to people.
I'm not just talking to people. I'm talking to a local woman that has 2 little.
I think this person kind of talking in the background that's not Candace, I think that's the PIs.
Girls.
She's trying to get information about something.
She's not trying to get
Get on
information.
YouTube and her
She's
shit
not
online.
asking information about someone. We don't have no information about her.
Nobody's your friend. Just remember that.
Well, this person just happens to be a local woman that has 2 little girls trying to raise her by herself, and she needs help. She's scared to death for her 2 little girls. And I get that. Well, yeah, we're being careful.
Everybody's got an ankle.
We only have like 2 friends anyway.
I know. Everybody calls types to pretend, and they're really good at it.
No, yeah, they're real. Yeah, we know this.
I'm not pretending. I really want to be there for you guys.
She's got 2 little girls. She's a single mom. She's scared to death for her 2 little girls.
I don't blame her for being scared.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't blame her either. What?
I have to plug my phone in. You're dying.
We'll come up here, okay?
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome here.
I appreciate that.
Things are going to get rough, and we don't want nothing to happen to you all.
Yeah, I agree. And I appreciate the offer.
Our church is calling for everyone to move out the country and be self-sufficient, to grow crops and everything like that.
Love you.
What did he say about his church? Before that, he said our church is telling everybody to do something and grow crops and everything like that. Another cult-like thing.
You can see how our world's going to hell in the handouts.
Yeah, I know. I can see that.
I mean, if you want to grow crops and stuff, grow crops, but I don't know if the church should tell you to do that.
Yeah.
And it's scary. It's really scary.
Well, we want to move out the country and be self-sufficient. Things are going to get rough, and we don't want nothing to happen to you all.
Yeah, I agree. And I appreciate the offer.
Our church is calling for everyone to move out the country and be self-sufficient, to grow crops.
Our church is telling everyone to move out to the country, and then I can't understand the middle part, and then grow crops. Doomsday-ish, yeah.
Everything like that.
Love you.
You can see how our world's going to hell in the handouts.
Yeah, I know. I can see that.
Yeah.
And it's scary. It's really scary.
Well, you remember our address.
Yep.
And if worse comes to worse, you come up here to our property with your girls and stay here and just, you know,
I truly appreciate that.
Girls.
I truly
Protect your kids.
I truly appreciate that.
Well, hell yeah, you know. Damn, man. This world's getting so freaking evil. It's freaking unbelievable, man.
I know. It's scary.
Well, don't forget our address.
I won't.
Put it in your phone. Keep it.
I'll put it in my
Worst comes
phone
to
and I'll
worst.
keep it.
I won't never be here, but my wife will be here, and my boys will be here hopefully soon. But I won't never be here.
Yeah. You
Okay, he says it again. I won't be here.
work a
They're
lot.
gonna have my ass locked up pretty soon. I'd say.
You're not getting.
There it is. They're going to have my ASS locked up pretty soon. And then Candace and like, you're not going to get locked up.
Locked up. Stop it.
Shit.
I don't think you're gonna get locked up. I think you're gonna be busy working.
I am gonna be locked up soon.
No, you won't.
Oh, that's my phone, bitch.
He's not gonna get. Don't call me a bitch.
You touched my phone. That's off limits to you. You motherfucker.
Candace,
He's not gonna.
I don't
He's
think
not gonna get locked up.
That's what I'm saying. He's not gonna get locked up. He's gonna be busy working.
Yeah, I will be.
Oh, he thinks he's gonna get locked up. I don't know what the hell his problem is.
He's not gonna get locked up.
Well, I know this.
Yeah.
Why do you gotta call me names?
I will be locked up.
You won't
what?
be.
For what?
What are you gonna be locked up for, baby?
Yeah, exactly.
Really, Donnie?
You haven't done anything, so
You don't have to.
Me and you haven't did nothing wrong. We're not gonna be locked up, baby.
Then she says, we're not going to get locked up, baby.
you haven't done anything, so
You don't have to.
Me and you haven't did nothing wrong. We're not gonna be locked up, baby.
One second, guys. I'll be right back.
you guys just gotta stay strong. You guys gotta stay strong.
Little girl started to stay film. The only thing we got to do is find a car.
Our little girls are more than welcome as toe and cheese.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
But you're not gonna get locked up.
No. We're not gonna let you get locked up, Don.
I don't give a fuck.
The only thing we care about is Summer and these two little girls
Exactly.
Right.
now that we're on the phone with.
There's gonna come a time when you ain't gonna get groceries or anything else. We got.
He's having a hard
I get it. I know that you guys are all having a hard time.
Don't tell me to shut up, baby. I love you. They don't believe that I love him.
Oh, he's just going through a lot, and so are you. You guys just gotta be there for each other and be strong for each other.
I've been trying to be.
Well, we're here for you and your little girls too.
Yeah, your little girls are more than welcome here, so aren't you?
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Truly, I do. My ex-husband was very, very abusive. I mean,
My wife is a T.
Really?
Wow, we have something in common.
So I'm abusive to you.
Yeah, when you beat me up.
I haven't beat you up.
Man, don't be lying, Candace.
Alright, now I'm going to have to beat on because I'm saying I'm beating them up.
oh, no beating anybody up.
No, only out of love.
Only out of love, exactly.
Only out of love. Yeah, of love.
Out of love.
Out of love, baby.
See, when my ex-husband used to beat the shit out of me and weren't out of love, but, you know.
Mine is out of love because I love this man more than my heart.
Yeah. I believe that.
Man, hell with all that. It's about them little kids.
It is about the kids.
It's about the kids, about the babies, and that's all about it.
Yeah, yeah. My whole world is about my two little girls, so I mean they're 7 and 4 and they are just They're lovely little babies.
I can imagine.
I can just imagine. I got a 5-year-old, an 8-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 13-year-old.
We miss our little girl more than anything. Oh God.
Our kids are our world.
This makes me want to go do something so stupid right now.
Don't do anything stupid. You gotta stay on the straight and narrow so that you can get those boys back.
Last time I almost got shot.
Don't.
Baby, you do give a fuck.
I don't understand. I mean, he could have even been talking about, his probation thing, going to jail. But why would Candace say you didn't do anything, number one, and we're not going to get locked up? We didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. We're not going to get locked up. Why?
You do, because you want to stay on the straight and narrow so that when the boys are ready to come home, you guys are ready. You guys are there.
I don't see her coming home.
Hey, Crime.
You don't see someone coming home.
When? How? Why?
You just gotta have faith. You gotta have faith.
Look, I've been begging God too.
You just gotta keep the faith.
She will come home. Yes, she is.
We're gonna keep hoping that she is. We're gonna keep praying that she is.
Hey, Crime Stories Obsessed. Hello, love. Can you answer a question for me? I think my kid has my phone right now, or I would text it, or email it, or message you rather. Did Grandis tell you that, I think you put it in a video, that Summer wasn't feeling well that day? Yes. I think she told you that, if I recall correct.
I know it's hard because it's been a long time, but we've seen it happen before.
She's coming home. She is, baby.
We've seen it happen before. We've seen it happen before so many times.
I think I have it on video where you said that she had
We
told
just
you
gotta
when
keep
y'all
the
were texting
faith.
around
We
each
gotta keep
other.
the faith. We gotta keep her face out there.
She's coming home.
That's what I tried to do today, and Candace flipped out.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
I just went on international news today, and Candace was like, "Oh, I can't do that. I'm too good."
You got
Thank you,
that all
dear.
wrong.
So I had to speak for your ass.
No.
Yeah.
Kim wouldn't let me out there.
That's bullshit.
Who wouldn't let you out there?
All day.
Kim would not let me go out there and be on live.
Fuck him. It's not about you. It's not about Kim. It's about Summer. But no, you had to throw a fucking fit.
What are you talking about,
I
Annabelle?
You fucking called me on the phone, you bitch.
What is?
Liar.
See, you scary call people names.
Summer
Who
was
the fuck
verbal.
did it today?
He could
Kim
completely.
did.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Then you're gonna fucking shoot Tim and everything else.
I never said anything like that.
30-6.
With the 30-6, you're a fucking nut. I don't even know.
Now here they're talking about a GUN with a 30-6. I don't even own a 30-6. Oh, this recording's more than a year old.
A 30-6.
243, whatever you got. I don't know.
I don't even have a gun.
It's not Robin.
You guys really gotta just stay strong together. No fighting.
Man, fucking do any good.
I don't even have a gun, but yeah, I'm being told that I'm shooting people with a 30-aught station. All these other guns that I don't even have. Wow, Don. What 44 Magnum? I can't even own a gun. What the fuck are you talking about? Why do you have them all?
I don't know anything about Ziggy V, but I know that Crime Stories Obsessed and Grandis talked a lot, and I'm almost I don't Ziggy V. I'm not even worried about. Crime Stories Obsessed, though, I'm almost certain that she told Crime Stories Obsessed that as well.
Oh my gosh, damn, Donnie done lost his fucking mind.
Oh, you want to run your mouth, and then it's like, oh, I didn't do it.
I ain't did nothing.
I was a bitch earlier.
Wow, Donnie. Quit lying. You need to quit lying to people.
I'm not lying.
Yeah, you are.
You was a bitch.
I haven't said nothing like that.
And fucking dish me out. Because Tim was up there with the news crew.
No.
They ain't come up on my property, blah, blah, blah. Why didn't you go down
You're
there?
lying.
Why didn't you do what you're supposed to do? It's not about.
And that's exactly right, Candace, or what Candace was, just the way that they're, fighting and everything. Karen, the kids had to see this, all of this fighting. I mean, to me, even if the Wells are not guilty, the way that those kids were treated is enough. Enough.
You. It's about someone.
Yeah, I can tell. It's about you.
Oh, wow, bitch. Don't even go there.
Alright, then.
Okay, now this is interesting what he says right here. What Candace says.
It's not about you. It's about someone.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'm going to read.
I'm not lying.
Yeah, you are.
You was a bitch.
I haven't said nothing like that.
And fucking dish me out. Because Tim was up there with the news crew.
No.
They ain't come up on my property, blah, blah, blah. Why didn't you go down
You're
there?
lying.
Why didn't you do what you're supposed to do? It's not about you. It's about someone.
Yeah, I can tell. It's about you.
Oh, wow, bitch. Don't even go there.
Alright, then.
I went and handled your asshole. And I even protected your asshole.
You didn't protect me.
He says, Candace says something, and Don says, don't even go there. And then Don says, and I even protected your ass. And Candace says, you didn't protect me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Candace, don't go there.
Oh, really? Candace, don't go there.
Don't even go there. Wow.
I'm sorry, Dawn.
No, she had a good opportunity and she fucking blew it.
I'm sorry.
Just about herself.
And it should be about summer, like you said.
Exactly.
Hey, Tim. Hello. Hey, Tim.
Everything needs to be about summer.
Yeah, everybody wants to make it about themselves. I've done a news interview today, and I said, please make it about summer. But no.
Hello. Oh,
Yeah.
Donnie said that I threatened you with a 30-06. 30-06. Let's go with a 30-07.
Yeah. See, I told you.
No, don't you see it trying to make me look like a piece of shit?
Well, my cat is really concerned. Look. I think he has a crush on you. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Look at my cat. How pissed off it is.
I'm pissed off. But you get about holding it by the neck. I'd be pissed off.
No, he's mad because what you said. Now look, you hurt his feelings.
Oh. Yeah, I threatened you with a 30-aught six.
No, you hurt my cat's feelings. It's okay, kitty.
Aww, poor kitty.
Look.
Who the fuck cares?
Look, he's crying now. It's okay, kitty. He's crying out for hugs. Look.
Whatever, darling.
Poor kitty. It's okay.
Yeah.
I got two kitties too.
Yeah.
Man, who the fuck cares about a cat?
Don't listen to her. It's okay. It's okay. I know she's treacherous. She don't mean it. It's okay, kitty cat.
You want to give the cat bad dreams?
Yeah, it's already having nightmares, Tim. Poor kitty cat.
Oh.
Poor kitty. Don't cry, kitty.
No, I got two kitties.
My kitty cat's crying now.
Oh no.
To my cat.
That's my cat.
Not anymore. No, he hurt his feelings. Poor kitty, listen.
Aw.
Thank you, Susan B.
He was almost crying.
Oh.
I agree so much.
My cats meow at me constantly.
You know they have apps on YouTube with little mouses running across the screen and shit
Oh yeah?
for cats. Yeah, they do.
That's cool.
Cats will straight attack your phone and shit. You really hurt my cat's feelings, Candace.
That's my cat.
Look, he's even got a couple tears in there and shit. It's okay.
You're my cat.
Oh no. See what? Rips his heart out?
Like you do?
It's okay, kid. Don't listen. It's okay.
I swear my cat can hear you. Because he's right here now.
Roy,
Yeah.
don't mess with my cat. Really? Holy shit, that cat just took off. Wow. I like how you stole my cat like that.
It's not your cat. It's my cat.
Is it a female cat or a male cat?
I'm gonna bitch slap you like I did on YouTube Live. Okay.
I'm going to bitch smack you like I did on a YouTube Live. He has been abusive throughout his whole life. I mean, look at the way he talked to his grandchild the other day. You would think he would want, to be like, to see his grandchild but the way he talked to him and literally threatened, disgusting.
I can't believe we was playing on YouTube. And it's like, oh my god, he hit her.
I know. That was just
You weren't playing, Don. You definitely weren't playing.
insanity.
We play like that a lot. I mean, I could show you a video where you slapped some dog shit out of me. And I actually laughed my ass off. Take this shit serious.
Yeah.
Wow.
People are so serious. So serious. I can't even believe the people out there.
serious as I can. Try to run it in the ground. Oh, my kitty. Hey, Siamese kitty. Yeah, look. Yeah, I'm kitty. Yeah, I'll go kitty. Where's go kitty? I gotta go put a fire. I got 4 cats in my hand. I'm sucking his claws in my goddamn knee. Really? Yeah. Thanks a lot. Oh, I got the kitty. I got smoking boots.
Well done. Last night, my cat jumped up on the back of my leg.
I'm on the phone. I'm not on video. Oh, my phone's dead.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Well, hey, you have our address. If worst comes to worst, and if you want to come and visit us, you're welcome, okay?
Thank you.
Bring your little girls up if you want to.
Thank you very much.
Well, no, thank you. I got 3 kitties in my hand, in my arms.
I truly appreciate you guys. I truly appreciate you.
Well, we love thank you for everything.
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to come to our house.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We have to be careful who we let up here, though. So,
I know.
So just call.
I definitely will.
Let us know.
Do you want to send me Candace's number so I have that too?
You have your number? 423. 423.
Yep. Perfect.
What the fuck you mean? More than I won't be here, but Candace will be here. Bring your little girls up here. You're more than welcome here, okay? Thank you. What are you
Thank you.
God bless you, all right?
God bless you too.
Tell your little girls we love them for that birthday song and everything that they done.
I will.
Never did get to see it though.
I did send it to your Facebook. Check your message requests. It should be in there.
I will.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Love you. Thank you.
Love you too.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right. What did you say?
Was Ziggy V, that Ziggy, someone was mentioning her earlier, was she that older woman that had the real raspy voice that talked to Candace a lot? Yeah, that's her. Is this not the lady that came with her kids? No. The scratchy voice. Got ya. Here is some messages. Well, no, let me show this. So, you got Don always saying Candace is going to go down. The reason I was asking if Candace ever said, I don't know who that call was. It just said anonymous. It was a call Ziggy got. Ziggy. She has a nice criminal record. Great, don't they all on here? It seems it's crazy. The reason I was asking about if Summer felt bad that day was, if she was happening to feel bad that day, could that be a reason why Hunter stayed in the truck? To kind of sit there with Summer. Summer didn't feel good. He was just laying down. And someone mentioned earlier about that last photo here. I'm going to use Crime Stories Obsessed video. please drop Crime Stories Obsessed video or channel mods. I will put the link in the description too for the replay crew. Well, let me exit out some of these. All right, Crime Stories Obsessed.
About 8 minutes from the house.
Still got her arm up?
No.
Oh, that's what I was trying to catch. But she still got her arm up?
No.
Oh, that's what I was trying to catch. But
And it was about 8 minutes from the house.
still got her arm up?
Slow it down.
No.
Oh, that's what I was trying to catch. That's what I was trying to catch. That's what
That's definitely the truck.
That's what I was trying to catch.
Definitely. No, I think that's the truck. Absolutely. I don't that yeah, in a hurry. Hey, this is the Subaru. Look at the inside door is orange. I don't think that's the Subaru. Because there's the glass is right there in the back. She got home because she was last seen outside her property. I do believe she got home. I do believe Summer made it home that day. That I do believe. Summer's next. No. Chris M said if Summer could had been hurt, I mean she could have been, you know how the water gets in your lungs. Then he went to talk about her riding in a hot truck. Well, she also said some okay, so let's say Summer wasn't feeling good that day, right? And this is during the peak time of COVID as well. The peak time of COVID. Now she was cold, which when you start to get if you are sick, for instance, these are just theories we're throwing out. But she popped right up. Yeah, she did say that. If she was sick, for instance, and this is peak time of COVID, things were locked down. The where's it at? Hold on. All right, so like when you start to get right before your fever spikes, you're going to get cold. You always get cold before you're feeling cold because your brain is trying to catch up. And this says, once the higher temperature is set, your body begins working to increase its temperature. That's why you start shaking and you feel cold. You will feel cold because you are now at a lower temperature than your brain thinks you should be at. Your body will increase to shiver to generate heat and raise your temperature. This is the chills. This is the chills. So she put the outfit that she was supposed to be wearing for school. You know, you just never know. You just, you know, if she was sick or not. We don't know, but just a theory. Now, they set out in the car, according to Hunter and according to Candace. Now, the time frame is different when it comes to Hunter versus Candace. Candace says 5 minutes. Hunter says an hour at least. Now, that is an extraordinary time difference. An extraordinary time difference. Now, if you do get a fever, now also, you know, if you are in the water, that might help, because you know, like if a kid has a fever, they are very lethargic, but you give them ibuprofen or whatever, and they, you know, they're much better. The fever really drains a kid, really drains a kid. Now, in Hawkins County on June 15, 2021, that day, the peak was 81 degrees, and it ironically was around 3 p.m. was the peak weather that day, the highest heat that there was on June 15, 2021. The high temperature was 81. Low temperature was 63. Hold on. Let me pop something else here. 1 second. I'm pretty sure I have it. Let me just Google it. No. 2 seconds, guys. All right. So let's say, for instance, that the temperature outside of a outside, which it was that day, was 80. If the temperature outside is 80 degrees, right? There's nothing. The temperature warms up to nearly 100 after 1 hour. I think that's right. Let me. Car versus air temperature. 10 minutes, it's going to be 90 degrees in a car in 10 minutes. And that's if the outside temperature is 80. 20 minutes, it's going to be 98 degrees. 30 minutes inside of a car, if it's 80 degrees outside, it's going to be 104 inside. 60 minutes, it's going to be 112 degrees. Now, if the windows are open, it's still going to be extremely hot. Heat strokes, I wonder. When the time Summer went missing, there was no vaccination for, I don't think anybody, let alone kids. Kids was the last to get vaccinations. Humidity adds real heat. Well, I'm just saying, if she wasn't feeling good that day and then she got cold, but also you can, I want to be fair about this. If you get out of the water, you're cold to begin with, but there is the saying that Candace said Summer wasn't feeling good that day. I have a photo. I mean, Summer looked malnourished to begin with. And, I'm sure she didn't eat much that day, to be quite honest with you. Let me find something here. There's a photo of Summer. I'm trying to find it. Just a few days before, it's kind of a distorted photo of her and her little friend that used to come hang out with her. But if for instance they were in that car for an hour and she's got this fever and it's hot, what if she fell asleep in the truck after she left, which she did supposedly. Now Candace said she jumped right out, but you don't hear Candace ever say about changing. You never hear where she changed, how she changed, when she got home. Did she still wear, it's 80 degrees outside, did she still wear these long sleeves, and these pants? Why did Candace say Summer got up like that nothing was wrong unless there had been something wrong? She jumped up like nothing, is what Candace said. So if Summer died in the heat, why would Candace hide her body to protect herself from Donnie? Well, if you leave a kid in the car, for instance, you forget about them, that's neglect. I'm not saying that happened, but I'm saying if something like that happened, that would be neglect. Summer was not cremated. So I can assure you, Summer was not cremated at a crematorium. You can go back in my videos, I have explained. I used to work at a funeral home. I assure you, she was not cremated. That is true, Michelle. What if H tried to give? Try to give her one of those. I don't think that would kill her. I don't think that would hurt her either. I mean, it's not good, but I don't think it would do anything as far as hurting. Let me find it. 1 second. Wrong one. All right. We're going to listen to something else here in just a moment. Sorry, I'm on a new stream thing and it takes me a minute to get used to it. That's not it. Ungroup.
Candace did say in an interview that it was about 3 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes away. You know, she's underestimated it very slightly, but it's about 8 minutes away from where she lives. But then, as you know, I had this conversation with Grandma where, as I got talking to her and she got to know me a bit more, I felt a lot more easier to ask her some more questions. And so I asked her a list of questions, and one of them was, where were you when the milk jugs, the photo of the milk jugs, how long did it take you to get home after that video was shot? And there has been some speculation since, after Grandma said that it was an hour and a half after that video was taken with Summer in the back of the car that they arrived home. Now remember back to the beginning when everything was happening and we first heard of Summer going missing. We heard of the swimming hole and people were speculating that maybe she had a head injury, or maybe she'd got some drowning from being in the water. Maybe she'd hit her head. Maybe somebody had got angry with her and struck her. Lots of different things that could have happened that day, and obviously none of us were there, and so it is just a case of us trying to make up theories as to what could have occurred.
So those are pictures of Summer's fingers that day. Now, to me, I would think, first of all, look how she's covered up. She's completely covered up in like a jacket and everything. You're not going to be cold. I mean, she doesn't look like she got out of the water, to be honest with you. Like she doesn't look wet here. You don't hear where Candace changed her into this or into this outfit, or anything. And like, if you're getting out of water, you would think like under your nails and your nail areas would be, it would be cleaner. Okay, mods, if somebody is saying if after like she was not cremated, she was malnourished. That is true.
But what I was thinking was, maybe they were at that point that they thinking was.
I do think this is I think it's an odd photo to take, and I think it's an odd way that Candace responds. Oh, well, I was trying to see if I 100% believe she is alive in this photo. I know there's been a lot of speculation around it, but I do 100% believe she is alive. Are they really her friends, or is it more misdirection? Who are you talking about, April? Summer. They had two different shades, gray underpants, dark gray, and then, well, I mean, I'm just saying that it is a lot in 80-degree weather to have, a jacket on and stuff. Well, I can tell you something. If you are deceased, your jaw is going to be open. And it does not matter what you prop someone on. 100% she is alive here, I'm telling you. Now, did she have a fever that day? We don't know. Is that why she's laying on, the side of the milk jug to cool off? Or did she get overheated and they told her to, they laid her on the milk? I don't know. None of us know.
Maybe they were at that point that they said they were. Maybe they were about 8 minutes from home. And they did that video. Candace was heard asking, does she still have her arm up? And who we've been told is Grandma, and Grandma said she was there in the car at the time, and it doesn't look like there's anyone else in the back, apparently turned round and said, no. But it was the way Grandma said it.
She still got her arm up?
No.
Oh, that's what I was trying to catch.
You know, it's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it's personally, you feel how you feel, I feel how I feel. I feel like it's scripted, like, let's pretend this video. It's like, oh, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing fine today. How are you? You know, one of those things. And Candace is like, oh, I wanted to see if her arm was still up.
No. But it was the way Grandma said it.
She still got her arm up?
No.
Oh, that's what I was trying to catch. She still
That's what I was trying to catch, but
got her arm up?
No.
Oh.
The person in the front that is taking the video for Candace, because she's got both hands on the steering wheel, says no, but it's the way she says it, and it's a very concerning way in which she says it. Now, since then, Candace has said in an interview that, you know, it was so cute because that's the way Don sleeps, with his hand behind his head, and, you know, she wanted to capture it. Well, I don't believe that at all.
I don't believe it either. I don't believe that for a minute. If, you know, everything had to go through Dawn. Like, if there was something wrong with Summer that day, let's say she was, you know, theorizing that she's sick or something, she's going to like send a picture or call Dawn and be like, you know, Summer's sick.
From the way that the person said, no.
She still got her arm up?
No. No. No.
Oh, that's what I was trying to catch.
And the way Candace replied, oh. It wasn't a, oh, you know, it was a, oh. There was concern in her voice. My theory is that she did get to where she said she was, and that video was shot, and Candace did remark and say, oh. I think the car was stopped not long after that. I think they got out. I think they looked at Summer and realised there was no response from her. I think she ran Donald in a panic, whether it be from Grandma's phone or a phone that she has.
Guys, there is no cremation. I'm going to tell you that 1,000 times. There is logs that every time that crematorium is on, you have a number with the person that is in there, so your loved ones don't get mixed up. 2 people have to sign off on it. It never happened. Whoever is putting that in the chat, please tell them to stop, or they will be kindly timed out. And then if they don't stop after that, then block them, please. It is the law. That is exactly right, Stardust.
And I think she told Donald what had happened. I think she then arranged to drive, which is why it took her an hour and a half to get home after that video was shot, because it takes about an hour to get to, about 3/4 of an hour to get to Don. He said it took him half an hour to get home. So I think she drove to meet Don, whether she met him halfway or she drove all the way quite fast, and I think she dropped Summer off with him. I think she then drove home and they concocted some sort of story to say that she'd gone missing. And that's what I think, and that's why I think it took them an hour and a half to get home after that video was shot. I'd love to know what you think. Let me know in the comment section if I'm way off.
They couldn't have put her in with another person either. No, not at all. Now, this next video is one of Candace's few times that she's really ever talked, and it is so hard to listen to. I'm going to be honest with you because the echo is so bad, but I'll try to translate for you. There's been so much in this case that we forget. Let me exit out some of this stuff. One of the few times Candace has talked. To be honest with you, I think that it's not Candace not wanting to talk. I think it's Dawn not wanting Candace to talk, to be quite honest with you. I don't think it's so much Candace not wanting to talk. I think it's Dawn knowing that Candace might say something.
You want to hear what went down? You want to hear it?
Yeah.
I'll tell it to you.
She's like, you want to talk about it now? I'll tell you about it.
And I have no problem telling you.
Good. I'm proud of you.
Okay. I took my mom to the hospital at 8 o'clock that morning.
Mm-hmm.
I took my mom to the hospital at 8 o'clock that morning.
Hunter called me on the phone and said, what are you doing? I said, I'm sitting
Hunter called me and said, hey, what are you doing?
out here in the parking lot with Summer waiting on my mom.
He said, I'm in here in the parking lot with Summer waiting on my mom.
Get out of the hospital. He said, well, mom said it was okay if you came over for a little bit until
He said, Mom said it's okay if you come over a little bit. Well, do you just call someone and say, no, that you're going to hear nothing but echoes here, and that's why I'm trying to translate. This is the way it was recorded. It just is what it is, so I'm trying to translate. Why would Hunter just call Candace and say, I just asked my mom it's okay if you come over? Like, there had to be something between there. You don't just say, you just call someone and say, oh, mom said it's okay if you come over.
Until Graham got here, you have to leave when she got here. I said, okay, cool. So I went
She said, okay, cool.
over there. Allie pretty much shoved Hunter in my face, made me take him pretty much.
Hold on. Okay. So she's saying Allie is pretty much shoving Hunter in her face, making Candace take Hunter pretty much. I don't believe that.
Are you out of there?
And I had to go pick up my mom. I was like, I gotta go. I gotta go get my mom from the hospital.
She said, I gotta go pick up my mom.
I gotta go. So Hunter rode with us to the fucking hospital. We picked up my mom.
So Hunter goes with me to the hospital. We pick up my mom.
We went and put her prescription in. We stopped at a couple places.
I can't understand that. I heard we stopped at a bunch of places.
I stopped at a smoke shop. I got
stopped at the smoke shop.
my mom some sparks, or I don't even remember what it was. Some kind of alcohol drink, iced tea or something she wanted.
Elf bars, icy, or something is what she said. Like the smoky thingies that she, kind of like the disposable vapes.
I got it from my mom. We left, and then we went to the hippie place. And
I got it from my mom. We left.
I bought these nicotine, they're rainbow nicotine things that I've been
These nicotine things at the other place.
smoking. I was trying to quit smoking.
Mm-hmm. The dispos
And
or whatever?
then
Because she was trying to quit smoking.
Walgreens dropped our prescription. Yeah, they're disposable ones.
Yep.
The disposable
Okay.
ones.
And so after we went there, we went to Walgreens, dropped.
After we went there, we went to Walgreens to drop the prescription off.
First schedule, they said it'd be 20, 30 minutes. So
They said it's going to be 20 to 30 minutes. So
I said, well, why we waiting? Why we go over here to the horse stables to the pond.
So while we were waiting, we were going to go to the horse stables, the pond.
And I let Summer play in the pond. Hunter disappeared into the woods.
Hunter disappeared in the woods.
And then he comes back out and acted like, ooh, I'm chilling, you know, acting like Summer was on all these rocks.
I can't understand that part.
Like Summer was on all these rocks and shit. There was no rocks around at all.
Yeah.
Something about Summer and Hunter coming out of the woods, and then something about Summer.
We got back in my mom's truck. We went back over to Walgreens.
We got back in the truck. We went back over to Walgreens.
Picked that stuff up. I went to Prices. I left Summer over to Walgreens. Picked that stuff up. I went to Prices. I left Summer Hunter in the vehicle for 5.
I went to Priceless. We picked up our prescription. I went to Priceless. I left Summer and Hunter in the vehicle for 5 minutes.
Fucking minutes. 5 minutes.
Right.
At Priceless. And then I took Hunter home. And me and my mom and Summer come back home.
Took Hunter home. Then me, my mom, and Summer went back home.
And we were planting flowers. I did some laundry. I put groceries away. I did all.
We were planting flowers.
We were planting flowers. I did some laundry. I put groceries.
I did some laundry.
I did all this stuff.
Right.
And then when I come back in the house after Summer wanted to come back over, and got these.
Right.
And then when I come back in the house after.
And when I came back in the house after
Summer wanted to come back over, and
Summer wanted to come back over.
You got these candies from Rabbits wanted to come back over. It's in the house after Summer wanted to come back over, and you got these candies from Rabbits wanted to come.
And got a piece of candy from Grandma. That's just odd to me. Like, what? They'll talk about how they gave Summer a piece of mint, but Candace wouldn't talk about how she gave Summer hot dogs at 7:30 in the morning.
Come back over with the boys, and they were all sitting here in the living room.
Took Summer back over. The boys were all sitting there in the living room.
Kitchen area at the time, watching. I want to say they were watching Minecraft.
That's what
They were watching Minecraft.
my kids
That's
do
what
too.
they always watch.
Yeah, mine too.
Okay.
I understand that.
So I walked back over halfway where I could see her.
So I walked back over.
Walking in the house, perfectly fine.
Hold on.
Too.
Okay.
I understand that.
So I walked back over halfway where I could see her walking in the house, perfectly fine with the both doors open.
Yeah.
Because it was hot that day.
Yeah.
I can't understand her. That her.
Okay. Then I went back over to my mom's for like maybe 5 minutes to fix her.
So then I walked back over to Candace's house for maybe 3 to 5 minutes
Right.
to fix her knee. I walked back over to Candace's house for maybe 3 to 5 minutes to fix her knee brace.
And when I walked back over there, I asked the boys where Summer was. They said.
And then I walked back over to the house and I asked the boys where Summer was.
They said she went downstairs to play with her toys. So
She went down to play with. I asked the boys where Summer was. She went downstairs to play with her toys.
So at the time, there was a bar here.
Yeah.
Where the railings are at the time. There was a bar here.
Okay.
At the time, there was a bar here.
And I went around the bar because I always do. And I yelled for the kids from above.
I went around the bar like I always do and yell for the kids.
Above.
Yeah.
And they always answer me, including Summer.
But they always answer me, including Summer.
Well, that day she didn't answer me.
That day she didn't answer me. So
I went downstairs and checked everything.
I went downstairs and checked everything.
Through their room, through our room, under the bed, everywhere.
Checked everywhere, under the beds, everywhere.
I've
been looking out the back door and screaming and hollering for.
I couldn't
I
find
couldn't
no
look out the back door and screaming and hollering
I went to the back door and screamed for her.
for.
I couldn't
I
find
couldn't find nowhere. I come back up the stairs
and asked
and screaming and hollering for.
I couldn't
I couldn't find nowhere. I come back up the stairs
and asked
and
I come back up the steps.
asked the boys. I said, "Are you sure she didn't come back upstairs?"
I asked the kids, "Are you sure she didn't come back upstairs?"
To go back out the door.
And they
And
said,
yes.
Hold on.
To go back out the door.
And they
said,
What did she say there?
"Come back up the stairs."
and asked
And asked the boys. I said, "Are you sure she didn't come back upstairs and go back out the door?"
And they
And they
Are you sure she didn't come back upstairs and go out this door?
said, "Yes, Mommy. She stayed downstairs. She did not come
Yes, Mommy, she stayed downstairs. She did not
back up."
come back up.
Oh man.
And then
And then she was gone from there.
And then she was gone from there. And then she was gone from there.
You didn't, when you opened the door and was yelling for her, you didn't like
And
hear
that's
anything
true.
or notice
I've
anything?
told the cops that 4 fucking times in a row.
If you,
What?
Cops that 4 fucking times in a row.
if you,
The same story I just told you.
yeah, yep. If you, like, say when I lose something, like anything, like a pencil, it doesn't matter. I'm not saying like a kid, but when I lose something or I can't find it, I have to like backstep everything I did. So I gotta.
I feel it's rehearsed too. Who said that? Divine Justice. I feel it's rehearsed too. It's the same thing every time.
Like relive it all, and I gotta think really hard. Like, say when you opened that door and you were yelling for her, you didn't like hear anything or notice anything different or just anything like
I
that.
didn't hear nothing.
And remember, y'all, that back door we played it the other day. You can hear it. Ka-chung, ka-chung. That thing was not easy to open. And where was the sofa, anyways? I thought the mattress were on the floor. Looked under the mattress. Who knows? Can't keep up with all the lies.
There was
Nothing. It was pure silence.
Yeah.
And then when I
I
left
left out in my mom's truck to go look for her,
Mhm.
after I called
And then when I go to my mom's truck to look for her after,
Donnie and the police.
Okay.
I went
out in my mom's truck to go look for her.
Mhm.
after
I called Donnie and the police.
Okay.
after I call what and the police?
In my mom's truck to go look for her.
Mhm.
After
I called Donnie and the police.
Okay.
Him and the... It doesn't sound like Don to me.
Mhm.
After
I called Donnie and the police.
Okay.
I went out.
I guess it means him and the police, meaning Don.
Police.
Okay.
I went out.
I went out in my mom's truck and I went out and I went all the way down Forest Beach Creek
to the
to
church.
the church.
Come all the
Come
way back.
all the way down to
She went all the way down to some street into the church.
the road.
Okay.
And then I
And
went
then I
all the
went
way
all the way back in the holler.
Went all the way to somewhere and went all the way to the end of the holler.
Come back out. I was coming back out.
45 minutes later,
the cops finally showed up on me.
She called the cops and she said 45 minutes later the cops finally showed up.
Right. Right. Damn. That's a long time. You didn't notice anything.
That's the same story I told the cops 4 times in a row.
Right.
You
And that's exactly right. She didn't call the cops until 6:26. So if she called the cops at 6, hold on a minute. She waited an hour and yet she complained about the cops. So let's say she called at 6:30. It would have been 7:15 before the first cop showed up.
story. I could tell that story till I die.
I know, because that's what happened. That's what you remember. You're not gonna forget something that happened. You know what I mean? That really happened. You're gonna forget a lot. You're not gonna forget what happened. I just wonder, like, if we could backstep a little bit.
Jody was standing.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Jody was standing down there on the corner.
Jody Stu was standing down there at the corner.
On her
And
property?
she keeps telling me, but she was soaking wet from walking through the creek and all this. She wasn't wet at all. She was dry to a
Something about soaking wet.
bone.
Damn. Like, yeah, I was gonna ask you, like, okay, so when you left, did you notice Jody Sue down there before you seen her? Like, when you took off to go look for Summer, what was Jody Sue doing at that time? Was she down there still, or?
I want to be the first. I don't think Jody Sue is involved at all. Personally.
Didn't you see anything or notice anything?
I didn't see her until the last minute. Look,
she didn't see Jody Sue till the last minute.
Look, I went out my driveway, and she was standing there. I'm trying to explain to you. I have to show you what the creek is and where she was standing.
Right.
For you to understand this.
Mm-hmm.
When you go on my driveway, you take a left, and you take an immediate right because it's like.
I can't understand what she's saying. I just heard her say you can take an immediate left.
Okay, yeah.
She was right there on the side of the road. She was not wet at all. Not even her
She was not wet at all.
feet.
The fuck was she doing?
So I said, have you seen Summer? She said, no. I said,
She said, have you seen Summer? She said, no.
okay, I gotta go.
She said,
And
okay,
then I
go.
ran, and then I come up to the stop sign where my other neighbor lives.
Yep.
Here.
She went to the stop sign where her other neighbor lives, it sounds like.
Here in a Ben Hill Road in Beach Creek, and I talked
Of the end of Ben Hill Road in Beach Creek.
to Caroline and their kids. I said, did you see Summer? And they said, no.
She said, did you see Summer? And they said, no.
We ain't seen her. They all start searching their property, start searching their grass, start searching the creek bed, everything.
Man. But, you know, it seems like if somebody
Caroline
was
and Dawn, my neighbors down here on the bottom, they were filming every part of the area they could comb.
What?
Area they could comb. Our property, their property, Jody's property, everywhere.
Okay, so you guys were on Jody's property?
Just like vanished.
Right. There's gotta be
I already
something.
had a search team going before the cops got here.
Good. Yeah. Yep. Did Jody Sue act like, oh my god, it's an emergency? Or did she just kind of act like, you know?
No, she just act like, okay, whatever.
Candace said that Jody Sue was like, okay, whatever, when she told her Summer was missing. I don't believe that.
That's fucked up. Because
I think anybody would perk their ears up and say, you know, your kid's missing. What can I, you know, what do you need?
worried about what she might have done or had done. What time did Baltimore get home that day, or don't you know? I said Baltimore. I meant Andy.
I don't even know.
Cause she.
What time did Baltimore, which is Andy, get home that day? And Candace said she didn't know.
She said that.
Yeah, I don't even know.
That Andy pulled in around the same time Don did. Like they
That's possible, but I don't know exactly what time it was. But I don't know exactly.
Like they
That's possible, but I don't know exactly what time it was.
And I wonder where he's at. And what about her son? Like, what is going on with her son? Why does she not talk about him no more? She puts him in the story as here in the Scream, and then she doesn't talk about him no more after that. She doesn't put him anywhere.
Yeah, like he vanished.
Yeah. Yep. But I heard her talking to him. He's there with her. I think he lives inside the house with his grandma or whatever.
I think she's talking about JS's son, that he lives in the house.
Because she said, "Are you going to bed?" And then she said something about before I blah blah blah, I'll come in there or something. She said. I can't figure out like what she says because I don't know her riddles and I don't know why she's doing it or what she's trying to say.
I wish I knew.
I know, me too. And she's got that black cat, but it's got white on
It
it.
drives me nuts.
Oh, I bet, honey. I bet. There's no words to say to express how upset a mom can be, you know? Especially their baby, their only, like, daughter that they got, you know, like you have. Like, I know you got other daughters, but...
Probably the only mistake that I made was calling Donnie first because that's automatically. Because I always call Donnie.
Hold on, what was that? Re-listen to that.
Probably the only mistake that I made was calling Donnie first because that's automatically.
Okay, the only mistake I made was calling Donnie first and then calling...
Probably the only mistake that I made was calling Donnie first because that's automatically.
Because I called him automatically or something?
Because I always call Donnie first.
I was
That's just automatic. That's just something I do.
Because I always call Donnie first?
I call my husband first before anything. Like, I always want his opinion on something.
He told me, hang up and call the cops.
Well, how did you talk to him the entire way home and not lose service?
So I had to throw the phone down that I had and run to my mom's and get her phone because AT&T the only one that pick up in the area.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, when I dial 911 from my phone log on my phone.
The funny thing is, when I dialed 911 from my phone...
From my straight talk?
Yeah.
It was deleted.
From my straight talk, it was deleted? Hold on.
My phone log on my phone calls from my straight talk?
Yeah.
It was deleted.
When I called from my phone from my straight talk, it was deleted.
Oh,
By
hell
the
no.
police.
Why? What?
I don't know.
She don't know.
What else was, like, deleted? What would what would it on your phone?
How convenient.
Oh, then how come Hunter don't have his phone back? People are speculating.
And another funny thing is, my mom's phone that I called 911 from, the AT&T phone.
Yeah.
Her when I dialed 911 from her phone, it was deleted off her phone too.
Oh, what the fuck?
No.
When I dialed 911 from her phone, it was deleted off her phone too.
Oh, what the?
When I called 911 off of her mom's phone, it was deleted too.
Oh, fuck. Do you think it's so you guys get your times messed up or something? Or so you guys can't get your own information off of it? Like, so you can't make up a story or something? I don't know. Like, what are those things up there in the ceiling? Is that...
Yep.
They're not wires. Are those your pipes?
Yep.
What are those?
So they don't freeze in the winter.
Oh! Fucking great idea! That's the best idea. I didn't think of that.
They're talking about the water pipes in the air.
Water pipes so they don't freeze.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You should just stick them in like a PVC pipe, like a bigger PVC
It's better than
pipe.
letting them freeze every year.
Well, right. That's what I was saying. You should just stick them in a PVC pipe and then, like, maybe cut the end off and stick it flat to the wall. Maybe up in the corner.
Well, we're gonna fix them, and we're gonna run them along the corner of the wall.
Right.
And then we're gonna paint them white with the room,
right.
so they're not so much.
So Yeah, the police download it. They don't delete anything. But ironically, according to Dawn, everything from 3 or 3:30, I can't remember, 3 or 3:30 onward is deleted. Huh, how convenient. Because that's when Summer goes missing.
So much is noticeable.
Yeah, well, that's what I say. Just stick them in a PVC pipe. It's just like some kind of something, and then.
Okay, there's that. So that's a little bit interesting. Well, there is a reason why they have not released those 911 calls. It's not because it's an active investigation. There's active investigations all the time, and they show it. They deleted before police took phones, says V. The pipe conversation is useless. Yeah, pretty much. Summer ran into trouble after leaving Hunter's house. Something happened. Oh, I think the Wells deleted it. Absolutely. I don't think the law enforcement deleted it. They download. They don't delete anything. Help Dawn to look at night, right? Well, Dawn was at Fred's down the road 3 hours after Summer went missing. Yeah, they're still retrievable. They're still retrievable. Absolutely. Even if they deleted it, they're still retrievable. Absolutely. All right. Here's that. Exit out of this. Just shows the chaos that is constant with this family. It's just insane. Now, Ziggy, where was that? Just trying to find the. Bear with me, guys. Here, I'll find it here. Just look it up. Where Ziggy talked to Fred Hill that first time. Candace phone call. Interview with. That's the tree people. Where did it go? Where's it at? Fred. Okay, here it is. No, that's not it either. Well, shit. Let me see if this is it. No. It's the time where Ziggy first meets Fred Hill. It's like 30 minutes long. Okay, here it is. I found it. Sorry. Now, this is Fred Hill. He lives down the road from them. This was the night that Ziggy talked to him. Don was down at Fred's approximately 3 hours after Summer went missing.
Hey. Stay in the car. Hi, puppers. How are you? Are you the one that drove by me the other day while I was standing outside? Yeah. Oh, okay. Are you by chance Fred?
Yeah, I'm Fred.
Okay. Just the man I've been wanting to see.
Hey.
So Don Wells talks really highly of you, doesn't he? He likes to throw you under the bus, doesn't he?
I know. Right off the rip.
Nobody, I've been trying to get a hold of you. Everybody wants to hear from you and what
Get down, Sissy. Get to the house. Go on.
What
Go
your...
on. Go. Go.
Oh.
Should jump all over you.
Yeah, I don't care. It's okay. Hey. Sorry, I wanted to talk to you that time you passed me. I was too scared to talk.
I ain't nothing like everybody that's on.
No. So you're the infamous Fred that...
Yeah.
So why does Don have such a problem with you?
I had no idea. Because I know a lot, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, so what do you know?
I think Don, that's Ziggy. I think Don and Fred have a love-hate relationship, maybe.
I'm investigating.
Do you know Cristiano?
Hold on.
You know Cristiano? Sandy Christian.
Okay. Oh.
You don't know? Okay.
No, I just
I
want to
don't
ask
know
him.
hardly nobody.
What he says in the beginning is what I want to know is if it's true or not. That's what I want to know. And I'll stop it when it's there.
I mean, really, I don't get around much. I stay right here and don't hardly travel or nothing.
I came by earlier, but it didn't look like anybody was here. So why?
Well, I was down here picking up a trailer.
So why do you say you know too much? Well, so what do you know about Don Wells?
They're guilty as hell.
You think? What do you think?
Within 3 hours he was here.
I came by earlier, but it didn't look like anybody was here. So why?
Well, I was down here picking up a trailer.
So why do you say you know too much? Well, so what do you know about Don Wells?
They're guilty as hell.
You think? What do you think?
Within 3 hours he was here.
So Fred says they're guilty as hell. Within 3 hours, they was here. When I think he means Don.
And I was gone when the little girl went missing. Well, there's a friend of mine come, and Candace was walking off my driveway before she even called 911.
So she was.
It's like they're trying to set me up for some reason. That's what I feel.
So Candace came by here. Was she acting like she was looking for Summer?
Yeah, that's what she was acting when my friend came.
So
he said that she was walking off the driveway, walking.
Was she by herself?
Yeah.
You mean she walked?
No, she drove her vehicle down here, didn't she?
She was walking.
She walked all the way from Ben Hill?
Mm-hmm. To here?
I did like Don, he was home that day too.
Was he? Do you think he was?
Yeah, and went to work.
So this is where He says Candace was walking, which that's kind of a far walk.
That evening, after Candace got there.
So, you think he was home that day?
Yeah, I know he was.
Where? Oh, you
I know
saw
for
him?
a fact. Yeah,
Where'd you see him at?
at his house, because I was in.
So this is what I was talking about. Ziggy said, "So you think he was home that day?" And Fred says, "Yes, I know he was for a fact."
And out, hauling junk that day. I was hauling a bunch of old cars and stuff out.
He said, "Because I was hauling junk, I was hauling cars that day."
And like Andy, he was in here that day.
I want to talk to him. Can you? Do you
And
know
he swears that down he's at work. He ain't. Because he was in here at 3 o'clock.
So does.
Because I had to pull over and let him by. And that red Toyota truck.
I don't know who he's talking about here, but he says that he had to pull over and let someone by. Because Ben Hill's, it's like a 1-lane road,
That's
right?
Jody's mom's.
Did
I
I
knew
have
they
to thank
said
you?
that
So,
she had a
See,
red
I know.
truck.
See, that's why they don't like me. There's just like when he went about that coke, he come right here to try to get me to do coke with him. I told him I ain't want to.
wait, was it when he claimed that he went to?
$2,000 or
Yes,
whatever.
that was
Yeah.
on my YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, he was doing it himself.
Yeah, you remember he said we were like, "You're not the crack fairy, Don. You weren't going around." He told me that he bought $2,000 worth of
I'm
crack.
supposed to be the meth dealer.
Yeah, well, he's trying to distract.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? It's not about. It's like, who cares about who's doing what drugs? He's just trying to distract.
I know.
You know what I mean? And
I feel like that Summer would. I feel like she got drowned. That's the way I feel. The way they talk. I mean, within 3 years, he done said she's dead. No remorse.
I'm not saying I believe everything or anything this man is saying. I don't know. But what he is saying is that within 3 hours, he was saying she's already dead. And he's talking about religion and the resurrection stuff that Don talks about.
There's no nothing. I mean, just.
you saw him. So you saw
He
him
come here.
after they called 911. He came here.
Yeah, 3 hours.
And what was he doing? Was he high or
Yeah,
drunk?
he was drinking and stuff. It didn't act like it was nothing, you know.
And what did he tell you?
He just talking about religion and stuff, and talking about at least he gets there during the resurrection and all that.
That's
and,
totally
I mean,
what
they
he would
told
say.
me right there that
So
he
when
knows
you
she
say
was dead.
got gone, do you mean kidnapped or dead?
Well, no, he said she drowned. He feels like she drowned.
Oh, she drowned.
That's what he feels like. That they're
Okay.
covering
Just
up.
like that one picture of her. There's a picture on YouTube and stuff.
Backseat?
Her at top of the water, and then she's about 2 feet under, and then she's about out of sight, and she's just floating like that.
Oh.
Now, that is true. Summer was out in the water quite, considerably, like up to her chest area.
On that TikTok video with Hunter. So, did those people, you remember those people that were down here, like with the, I'm not part of that group. I came at a bad time.
See, when Don and all them moved in here, they, over where that shed is, they put a single wide. They took and put a 4x8 piece of plywood up, advertising sex and stuff. I mean, whatever you want, just like, yeah.
With
I think that's crazy. I don't believe that personally, that they had a single wide up advertising sex. There's no way.
with Summer.
Oh,
Well,
my
with
God.
Rose, she was in on it.
Rose, like who?
Rose by. Well, that's missing.
So before you knew Rosebud?
Huh?
You knew Rosebud?
Yeah. Yeah, she was in on that prostitution.
He's
So
lying.
you've known him for 10 years or more?
Yeah, I've lived here all my life.
So how did he end up over here?
That I don't know.
So he used to advertise like...
See, he drove his mom crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, put recording devices and stuff all through under her house and stuff, and just torment her to death. I mean,
I just heard up to the truck thing. I haven't heard this part.
it's just stupid shit,
Wow.
you know.
That's just my daughter in there. I didn't know if it was safe until,
Okay.
but now you're
But-
cool and stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm so
It's
glad.
like a man I shot down here.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Are you the one that shot somebody in the neck? Is
Yeah.
that-
See, I didn't even know him when I went to court. He thought I was somebody else. He pulls up. I mean, he comes in here earlier that night. He owns the property on up in the holler, and the man that owned my uncle owned that place. That's my grandmother's place over there. And when she passed away, one of my uncles ended up with it. Well, they had a little gunplay up there before.
So, okay, correct me. These people. He said he shot a man. Fred? That's right. That's right. But I didn't know it was in the neck.
And then he thought I was James, you see. He even went and got his 18-year-old daughter and brought her back, put her driving coming in, put her right into danger. She just
Are you
turned
talking about
18.
Don?
No, I'm
Don's-
talking about the
the
one I
guy you-
shot. Yeah.
So you got in this altercation with him, and that's what happened. You
Yeah.
shot him, and did he pass away, or he
No,
didn't? He didn't pass
no.
away.
He pulled 10 rounds before I pulled the person.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody puts me out like I'm so bad, and
No, you seem
This
like a
and that.
great, nice guy.
Yeah.
You kept
and
on.
I'm not like the rest of them. I mean,
Did
that's
the
why
other-
they don't like me, because
did
I'm
the-
straight up.
Did the other guy?
You know?
Did those other group come over here and talk to you?
No.
So am I?
You're the first one, other than TBI. and
Well,
stuff. See, even the cadaver dog stuff struck all the way up my driveway. But see, Dawn had been here.
yeah. So you told TBI that Don had been here that day?
Yeah. I mean, the cadaver dog, they was here when talking to me, and they come up the road, and it was hitting about the bridge right there hard. They come up the road and went all the way up to that farthest vehicle you see on top, and was hitting on it. They never even opened the door, but they ain't nothing in it. I've looked. But I found some bones earlier today.
There were the cops over
don't-
here?
Okay, that's that Bones video. I'm not playing this show. No. I don't want to play that. Yeah, real nice guy, Lucy. He ain't like the other ones, right? So yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, y'all should. Ziggy has some really good interviews on there. The Bones one, not so much, but yeah, that really was. That's what I'm saying, lip block. It really was. It. Don't want to even go there with that. I don't know. I mean, Fred may have been playing Ziggy there. I don't know. Like the first time, maybe he wanted to fill her out or whatever, you know. Who said something to the cops? What do you mean? Now, Fred said, if I remember correctly, Ziggy has a video of Fred saying that he worked with TBI and kind of wore a wire on Dawn. He was messing with her on purpose. Jody Sue says. Yep. Fred did say TB. I talked to him. Now, would he lie about that? I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, I think maybe as time went on, he was more honest with Ziggy as he, they got to know each other. But I believe the first time that she was there, he was kind of playing her. Yeah, he's a pothead. Nobody cares, about pot or anything. Those of us that grew up in the hills and hollers know what about snipe type approach with Fred. I'm sure he did talk to him and probably every neighbor on the road. Oh, I'm sure. He's got psychosis? I don't know. Yeah, mods can block him. I know that you're going to be blocked. How about that, boo? All right, guys. I've been on here 2 hours and 12 minutes. I'm going to call it quits for today. I'll be back tomorrow. Happy Mother's Day to each and every one of you. Hope it's great. I may be back later tonight sometimes. After we do our little family thing. So if I am, I am. And if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for all being here. Let's just hope that the TBI, Hawkins County, know a lot more than we ever begin to think we know. So all we know is summer is missing, and some of us have our suspicions, some of us don't, and the TBI knows more, and that's why they're the TBI and we're not. So, all right, guys, did you check into the case I sent you? Fund size. I checked into a lot of cases. I have another one. Another case that I'm going to be talking, actually two more that I'm going to be talking about. One I'll be doing tomorrow, most probably. I may do it later tonight if I get time. We'll see. God bless each and every one of you. Mothers, we couldn't do it without you. Appreciate you all. You make the world go around. You are strong, fierce, and awesome. Thank you all. God bless. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.